He-Man. He-Man. Do do He-Man. Do 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 He-Man. Do 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 He-Man. Do 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 He-Man.
So I don't know if the game accounted for this, but that triggers the escalation track. That is the fifth boulder. Woohoo! And now we're going to go to get to the most unthematic, most frustrating part of this entire game. He-Man's red skill. Of course I want Battle Cat. Of course that is happening. But what is the opposite? I have the power! Literally, He-Man is known for two things in the cartoon. Yelling, I have the power, and riding his Battle Cat. So why am I forced to choose between the two? That is terrible. So, just logging my complaint on that. Of course, I'm taking Battle Cat. And here he is. Rule of cool. Bam. It is a figure. It takes up 2 spaces. Cleared out by the boulder. I was kind of planning that out for when Evelyn showed up. So I just think that is amazing. Ah, what is this? Where did this cat come from? Did you have him in your pockets? I was hiding in his legs. Did you not see me? No, I want your face's flesh. I have no flesh on my face. That's nuts to you. Then I will pick clean every bone on your body. Man-at-Arms is set up to kill minions, so we're going to go with Onslaught. There is this enhanced gear which would get them shield, but I think I have it set up to where they're going to kill a lot of minions. So let's go ahead and this is basically self-reinforcing. Lots of energy coming in, rolling 2+ dice. I love it. Tila has Inspiring, so then Royal Guard elite minions within 4 space may reroll any attack dice, and some protection whenever an enemy or an ally near me goes down. But I think I want to do Command more. Free bonus action, so then the Royal Command will get a... this happens every single round, I don't have to pay for any more. And, let's see, 1 ally within 4 spaces performs 1 attack action, roll +1 dice, and may reroll any attack. At this point, let's just go with the offense. I think I have enough defense set up there. So this way I can cut through the enemy a little bit faster and get to the exit quicker. So that was all one activation from that one. They triggered the boulder, they triggered the escalation. They still have to do the second Reckless Onslaught. So same thing. They attack the hero with the lowest HP, which look at that, is He-Man. They could go down, but Battle Cat is on the case. So they have 1 armor. So theoretically, the odds are low, but He-Man can survive this. This is Evil Lynn's shot. So Evil Lynn will drain energy as well for every wound. And He-Man needs his energy. He's the only one that has been struggling with it. So let's see. We got 1, 2 attacks. So then that does KO He-Man. Oh, what an inglorious debut. And that raises the enemy counter from 3 to 4. They are halfway there. Hopefully I'm halfway to victory as well. He-Man also loses 1 energy that'll come from his basic card. Man-at-Arms goes, they get 2 energy, and they're actually going to start working on their Onslaught skill. They are going to get rid of their daze finally, and then use 2 energy to fire off another grenade. The grenade is going to be centered right 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So then it's not going to catch this minion, but I'm not too worried about that minion. All right, so He-Man's, or this is the Palace Guard. The Palace Guard's like, what's going on over here? I don't know. They sounds like a lot of rockets outside. All right, so 1 roll for them all. I got 3 successes right there and 1 miss. So that is 1 is going to fire up grenade again. It's going to kill this one, and it's going to move this one back too, because the concussive force of the grenade moves them back. Man-at-Arms is going to hold the line, hold the line against possible waves of minions. So then we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if they die along the way. This one does not die. This one does die. All right, I knew this was coming. So then a controller pays 3. They go down from 6 to 3. They're going to activate the character with the most range or the most energy, which is going to be Trapjaw. Trapjaw is going to pull, activate skill. There is no enemy in range for them, so they go straight down to moving 2 spaces. And then they're going to do it again. The AI is going to pay 3 and get themselves down to 0. I've been very careful about spending my energy. But Trapjaw is in range of Man-at-Arms and is going to attack finally with the shield, though. That's why I put the shield back up. So then they get 2 hits. Man-at-Arms has the 1 armor. They go down to 3. Man, this is tight. I don't know. This could go either way. It really can. So the card keeps going. The controller, well, the pays 2. They can't pay the 2, but the AI character, the lowest remaining HP, heals 2 and gains 2 energy. So Evelyn is full on energy up to 5, and she goes from 4 to 6 on her health. And this is a good time for this one to hit Empower. Skip all that because they can't pay any energy. As you see, the AI is at 0 energy now. All characters heal 1 and gain 1 energy. So Evil Lyn is at her maximum of 6. Skeletor is at a maximum of 8. Trapjaw is at a maximum of 8 as well. All 3 villains are at maximum hit points. Ugh. All right, He-Man goes. They are going to be the any player character. They are going to get the energy. Filling up Battle Cat. I don't even know what it does. I don't care. It's Battle Cat. It's my favorite. Let's see what Battle Cat does anyway. So then there's a couple of move boosts and a reaction. Mostly when He-Man or an ally's attack, push He-Man up to 3 spaces after the attack. So push is a little bit unclear in the rules. The rules have this thing about like away and towards, but none of the push skills that I've seen indicate away. It just says push. Whatever. We'll deal with that when we get to there. 1 action to stand up and 1 action to savage Evil Lyn with the Sword of Power. Just a straight up basic attack for now, and then I'll have plenty of abilities left when I get there. So Evil Lyn will take 2 damage. That's just the beginning. Next round is going to be amazing. All right, holding round, it is the controller's go. Perfect time for our strategy phase. So we are going to see if this minion lives. Remember, it's only once. So they're not going to get chomped a whole bunch of times. I really hope that this minion does not live. They do not live. Bye-bye. Beautiful. Love that. Reshuffle the deck. The Empower comes out. Power is nice for them, though, so it's too bad it doesn't affect them. All characters heal 1 and gain 1 energy. So Skeletor is at 3. The other 2 characters are full at their 5. The other 2 bad guy characters are full. Evil Lyn heals from 4 to 5. All right, here we go. Trade power. Each character loses 1. Then flip another strategy card. So Teela can, of course, lose 1. Man-at-Arms will take 1 off of tactical reposition. And He-Man will guard Battle Cat. Let's take 1 off of throw. And then we're going to get a big minion summon from Summon Minions. Let's go ahead and move that. And because the AI has 0, they skip all those top ones. Then spawn 1 minion adjacent to the player character with the lowest remaining HP. Immediately activate that minion. I have been playing, so I'm going to be consistent that spawning is the same thing as moving. I've moved the character in here, so they have to survive that plant. That may be wrong, but rule of cool. I like doing things that make me laugh in the middle of the game. And that one certainly makes me laugh. I love it. Might not be the right rule, so I'm going to flag that, but love it. All right, first of the round. Time for Teela. She gets her 1 energy. I have command up. I'm going to try to get myself to a point where I can use command this round. Not quite yet. She has just basic sword and shield to hit on Skeletor. I don't need Skeletor to go down necessarily because of these annoying respawns. Just kind of, messes with the deck chairs a little bit. But at least let's see if I can gain an energy out of all this. I do. Excellent. So Skeletor, it was at max. He's down to 6. So Teela did generate that energy, and so they are going to use their command. Spend the 2, give the 2 to the AI. 1 ally within 4 spaces performs 1 attack action. I couldn't do the surge, but any little bit is helpful to get down Evil Lyn and get her out of the way. Yeah! They get some energy, which is going to go into He-Man's character sheet and deal 3 damage. 5-2, down to Evelyn. She's going to take her second action and withdraw. Now that He-Man is going to get the objective, time to kind of work my way outside the dungeon again. Remember, I got to get only him out of the dungeon, but it would be nice if everybody was kind of clumped together a little bit. So that does deal her 1 damage, but she did that rally before, so she goes down from 7 to 6. She's feeling pretty good. As a bonus, because command is so good, going ahead and put my that guy over here, my elite guard, and they're going to take a whack at Skeletor. Eat halberd, evildoer! Down to 3! Ow! Even the little guys are taking me out! What kind of cartoon is this? Let's see if Skeletor is going to get a chance to recover. No, it is Evil Lynn's turn. And Evil Lynn is in the fray, so she has a chance to do some real damage. Let's see what she does. Attack in advance. Womp, womp, womp. So she is going to do just the 1 attack action on her power. She has the maximum 5 energy, so she's going to boost it by 4. For each wound dealt, the enemy loses 1 energy. For each energy they can't lose, they suffer a wound. He-Man's got plenty, so they're just going to suck out some energy along with the wound. But before Evelyn gets off her attack, He-Man is going to use Deflect. So let's spend 1 of that energy here. The AI is up to 3. Roll 3 dice for each sword. Gain a shield. For each castle, gain 1. The attacker suffers 1 wound. Lots of castles, please. Come on now. That's not a lot of castles, but at least they get 2 shield. So now it's 3 shield total versus Evelyn's attacks. Evelyn has no idea what is coming. So 2 hits, absorbed by the shields. Nothing, Evelyn. You got nothing. So He-Man is going to do that again. Because you got to do it every time the instance of damage happens. Evelyn gets 2 attacks, so He-Man gets to put up defenses twice. Yeah! So we have 3 shield. That brings the He-Man total to 4 up for the turn. And Evelyn suffers a wound. She goes down to 1. Ho ho! That's too bad that I couldn't get her down to 0. I was kind of hoping to do that, but what are you going to do? You are coming up against the power of red skills. Too bad, Evelyn. Whoa! 4 hits. Evelyn is at max energy. All the characters are eternally at max energy, at least the AI ones. So 4 hits, but He-Man got the 3. He got the 3 shield plus the 1 shield from Battle Cat. Blocks it all. Oh man. I really hope that I have a rousing finish to this game. I'm really set up for it. Speaking of that, He-Man, here he comes. He's going to put those 2 energy back into Deflect, and he is going to try to take out Evil Lynn with this 1 hit. Come on, take out Evil Lynn. I could do this on just the 3 dice. She only has 1 hit point left. Please. There we go. Blow away Evil Lynn. That is fine. He-Man is going to take their second action and use the move boost from Battle Cat. So they're going to spend 1 energy. The AI is up to 4. And because they're big, this is unfortunate, there are 2 instances of escape damage. So He-Man is going to take damage from 10 to 8, moving from out of here and moving from out of here. So that's 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 4 spaces. So then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 next turn and break the boulder. And then on that subsequent turn, and then be in position, finally, to take that objective. Is the objective even named in this scenario, or is it just objective? So, in order to demonstrate that we are the greatest warriors in all of Eternia, we must pass this test. Get to the bottom of the dungeon. Cross the lake of the deadly plants to retrieve a necklace. It's a necklace! To make it all the way back to prove your worth. Why couldn't they give me a token of a necklace? That would have been so easy. And so Skeletor's goal is to try to take out He-Man, but this piddly little guard is in my way. Foiled again. Why is this happening? Empowered skill. Before that first action, character gains 3 energy. That puts Skeletor at full. Character has enough to activate their skill, and there is an enemy in range. So then... Yep, that is Skeletor keeps on triggering a trap jaw because of the wording of the card. They're not making a lot of progress. Let's see what trap jaw does. Trapjaw also gets activate skill, but the sense I get in the rulebook is that the enemy won't just do nothing. So if there's a opportunity to do nothing, they just move on to the next thing. They take 1 attack to the enemy in range with the lowest HP, which is Man-at-Arms. So they just keep on firing away. Fire away! 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 misses. That's 1 hit on Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms undays himself. Ha ha! Hold the line! And Skeletor is going to attack the brave guy over here with his staff. He could live. Skeletor needs to do 3 damage. Why am I being foiled by a piddly paladin? Ah! Ah! Oh, that's what you get for not learning how to fight somebody with armor, pal.
Who do I fight with armor? Look, He-Man, he's naked! That's who I'm used to fighting! Why do you have so much armor?
So as Man-at-Arms go, they're going to lock in all of their grenade and also get an energy in their base power. They're not going to use any this turn. Waiting a little bit for more minions to come in. Sweep them up. Make sure the coast is clear for when my friend He-Man just charges out with Battle Cat. I think you see where the end game is coming from. Battle Cat is going to try to thunder through and make it to the end. That's the only end game trigger. Nobody else has to make it. So Man-at-Arms has his job. Keep the coast clear. So we are going to save the energy, not give the bot any energy. We're just going to shoot twice. Too bad we can't get to that raised field. You know something? I could go into the forest, brave this thing for 1 hit, and then just like have so much. Wow, that's an interesting thought. I could camp in here basically, shoot whatever I wanted to shoot, and have the extra 2. The shield, because Trapjaws is going to be right there. You know what? Let's just do that. So we're going to go here. We're going to have the plant attack me. The plant hits my armor. That's beautiful. So now they're going to go in the thicket. Oh, this is where Man-at-Arms. It would be perfect if it was rocks, but it's not rocks. It is thicket. He could shoot out as much as he wants. People shooting in are going to have to deal with an extra shield. This doesn't block anything. So let's take some shots at Trapjaw. Boom! 2 hits. Trapjaw goes down from 8 to 6. That is Man-at-Arms' entire activation. And so here is Trapjaw's go. Let's see what Trapjaw does. They are going to summon reinforcements. All right, character moves 2 spaces close to enemy. This is mandatory movement. One of the reasons I love being here is that he gets attacked twice. Wonderful. Let's resolve that first. So the plant is going to attack Trapjaw for 1. This plant is going to trap Trapjaw for 1. So boom, 2 damage down. Make that 3 damage because the Castle Grayskull is an extra success for the plant. They're down from 6 to 3. We are going to spawn 2 minions adjacent to this. I'm going to say that they don't necessarily trigger when they appear, but this one is going to move and trigger the attack, which is a dead. Yes. This one is just going to attack Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms has 2 armor right now because they're in the thicket. So if they roll a skull and then roll another attack, then they would hit, but they don't roll a skull. Man-at-Arms is holding off the world. As part of summon reinforcements, they get another card and they're going to attack again. So that's attack in advance. This is a really low chance that Trapjaw is going to do anything. So that is 2 attack, 2 shield. If they had suffered wounds, they would daze, but Man-at-Arms is resisting all that. Another reason why I want us to go into the forest is to get that extra shield to guard against Trapjaw's daze. So much good stuff happening for the good guys. And so this is the easy choice. He-Man is set up to be the hero. I need a hero. Is that the song from He-Man? I'm not sure. Short Circuit, He-Man, 80s. We love it. He-Man is going to go 1, 2, 3. And then for a second action, we're going to spend 1 energy. That does give the bot energy. It's up to 5. Get rid of the boulder. Nobody is the recipient of the boulder. Next turn. Boom. We are getting that necklace, I guess, and starting to head for the exit. All right, top of the round, it is Skeletor, who is staring defeat in the face.
I was laughing so hard at the beginning of this. This is not looking good for the bad guys.
Character activation, sudden recovery. The hero or the evil person heals 2. They go from 3 to 5, which just delays the inevitable. They're going to do 2 attacks on the poor paladin.
I I must get past the paladin. Is there anything that I can do?
Yes! Oh, I tried my best, my liege.
You didn't try good enough. Go ahead and die.
No!
Here I am, lady. Here's Skelly.
He-Man goes. They're going to put their 4th energy on their character sheet. And they, unfortunately, the rules is written. You can't break up movement. You can't, interact and move around. I have to spend a whole action to move. And then a whole action to interact. Boom! That is going to go on the tracker. I am noting that He-Man has it. So He-Man, I don't see any rules for trading or throwing or any of that stuff. There's literally 2 pages of rules, most of which is the map. So just playing it rules as written. Now I am set up to charge out of here as quickly as possible. It is Trapjaw's go, and they have their own frustrations. I don't remember the voice for Trapjaw, and I should have looked it up before I started the playthrough. I imagine it's some kind of aggrieved robot.
What are you doing in that forest? I do not like the forest. You must die. What are you doing in that forest? That forest is frustrating. Come out and face me. Your name is Man-at-Arms. Face me like a man.
I have a man for you coming in about 3 rounds. All right, they are going to shoot a charge. So then they're going to do 2 attacks and reroll any misses on those attacks. So it's a little bit more powerful. And that could get through the thicket and actually damage Man-at-Arms, who is at 3. He could go down. See what happens. Ooh, hits. Oh, Man-at-Arms is down from 3 to 2. That's what you get. You thought you were smart. I will rip through your armor and finally take you down. Oh, that is not a hit just yet. Oh no. Man-at-Arms is down from 2 to 1, has no ability to heal themselves. This might have been the best plan in the world, guys. Come on, please, hurry up. All right, it is Tila's go now. She gets her 2 energy from the start of the round. She's going to put them in command. The high value skill, she's going to have 2 of 3 energy in there. She uses 1 energy from her character sheet in order to summon the guard. Not this guy again! Get these tin can guys out of here! Where did I come from? I was eating a sandwich before, and now I'm in the middle of ruins. Let me not complain around my lady.
You better not.
So with her second action, she's just going to make a run for it. We are going to try to get ourselves out of here as much as possible. She does take a damage for leaving, but I'm not too worried about that. She goes down from 6 to 5. Got the bonus action because of command. I don't even have to use energy for that. The guy over here is going to step forward and swing his halberd. Woof. That is 2 hits on Skeletor. They don't gain energy. Skeletor is down from 5 to 3.
Tin Can, why are you doing this to me? You know, Tin Can, I have powers beyond your imagination. I could give you some and make you my #1 lieutenant. You will rule worlds. How would you like to be subservient to me and forget these do-gooders?
I think that they're winning right now.
Don't you mind that. Don't look. Pay attention to me, not your lying eyes. Will you submit?
I don't think so.
Ah!
All right, next up is the strategy activation. So the minions go first. So 1, 2, 3. 1. That's as close as they can get. They'll go over here. Why not? This one is going to come forward and try to get past the plant. They get past the plant. The plant doesn't do anything, and they will end up right there. And this one takes a swing at Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms could go down with a really unlucky roll. They don't because they still have the 2 defense. So it is the command action. The AI has 6, so they are going to trigger the one with the highest energy twice, which is Trapjaw. Oh, Man-at-Arms. Let's see how far you can hold the line. So the first one is Empowered Attack. The Trapjaw gets to full. They're already full. And then they're going to do their attack. A good thing they aren't doing their better attack, the attack boost, which is the sword arm along with the gun. But we saw how dangerous the gun was. But there's no rerolls this time, so Man-at-Arms could live. Could live. He lives once. Come on. That's one shot from empowered attack. And then I reshuffle the deck. I get another attack and advance. So that's the second triggering from the command strategy activation card. There's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, but trust me, 2 attacks on Man-at-Arms. That is the moral of that story. And that is 3 misses. So Man-at-Arms, he is holding the fort. I can't believe he's lasted this long. Unfortunately, Skeletor, so I go all the way down. I do not trigger this because the AI can't pay for it. AI goes down to 0. And the AI character lowest remaining HP heals 2 and gains 2 energy. That's Skeletor. Has the 2 energy. They are up to 4 energy right now. 5 hit points. Gotta get through them somehow. The second strategy activation card is Ambush. No energy to pay for any of that nasty stuff. Otherwise, the player with the lowest remaining HP becomes dazed. When you have one status effect in your game, you kind of get tired of it. Then they suffer a 3 sword attack. So this reduces their armor. They could just go down right now. That is not a fun time. So let's go ahead and roll. That is nothing gains energy. That's plenty of hit. And Man-at-Arms goes down. Down goes Man-at-Arms. Oh no, they are closer to victory. But I go again! Here comes Man-at-Arms. They get 2 energy and they spawn back up to their max hit point, which is 6. Ho-ho! Huzzah! And they're going to load themselves for bear. Let's go ahead and do a grenade shot. And we are going to do that grenade shot with Onslaught. We're not going to bother pushing because we're hoping for kills. Especially when it comes to Trapjaw. Only has 3 hit points left. So let's roll with Onslaught. Onslaught gives me 4 dice. Or Grenade gives me 4 dice, and Onslaught gives me plus 2 dice. Let's roll them bones. If a CMON game is anything, it gives you a chance to get a fistful of dice and roll. Unfortunately, they have to take an action to get up, but that is totally worth it. And then Onslaughted, whatchamacallit, the grenade is right there. 1 attack on everything. 1, 2, 3. That is enough. That is not exactly an overwhelming shot that I was hoping for, but 3 is enough to take out Trapjaw. Thank God it's boosted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho, 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 ho! Oh! Come on, guys, I've cleared the way. Onslaught says, anytime I kill an enemy, I get to put that on there. So that is really nice. And that is just in time because the last enemy to go is Evil Lyn. There are no more boulders in the dungeon. The dungeon is clear for all intents and purposes. So the rules say that spawn the enemy next to a boulder if possible. It's not possible, so I'm guessing you default to the spawn points, which makes sense because now the action is going to be over here. So now Evil Lyn goes,
we failed to keep the necklace, but we can stop you from escaping. Oh, there's somebody here who is alone. Ho, ho, ho. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I go here, Man-at-Arms. If that is your real name, you are mine.
Reckless Onslaught. So then this happens twice. The character moves 4 spaces to stopping if they enter attack range, which is there for her, which is 4. They suffer 1 wound. So Evil Lyn shows up with her 6 HP and immediately hurts herself, brings herself down to 5. She is no stranger to Reckless Onslaught. She's had this a couple times. And now she is going to do her Mind Blast, or Dark Magic attack, with the boost, which is going to wound him, or at least suck out his energy. But she's going to suffer damage for every miss. So it's possible that she could miss because there are, this is still a range attack. So let's go ahead and roll those 4 dice. That is 1, 2, 1 damage, 1 shield because the daze, not 2. So 1 damage gets through and 2 damage to Evil Lyn. Evil Lyn showed up and she's already taking it out. And then Man-at-Arms also goes down 1 damage. What a bloodbath. Any player character is last. He-Man is, of course, going to do their thing. They are full up on energy. I have been storing this up. I've been playing a long time. So, of course, I'm going to be filling it up. I'm going to move as fast as possible. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to move 2+ spaces. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. That should be enough to do what I need to do. Oh, wait a minute. If I spend the one more energy, I do end the turn next to Skeletor.
What? Why is this happening? Why can't you just face me like a man? A naked man like you usually are? This cats, these tin cans. I can't believe my plans are being foiled.
All right, first things first for the new round, Evil Lyn is up. She is hoping to get that empowered skill card to push Man-at-Arms out of that stupid bush. She got activate skill. That's exactly what she got. So if they have enough the energy to activate their skill, there's the enemy in range. There certainly is. So then they are going to use Mind Control. Mind Control. Push the enemy with the least energy 4 spaces. Color is their closest ally. Then the enemy performs one attack action. Well, that's too bad. So they're just pushing it out of there. So it actually doesn't cost her. So this doesn't do any damage, but it gets annoying Man-at-Arms out of the bush and ready and kind of in a sensitive spots of when Trapjaw shows up. So no damage because nothing happened over here, but at least a little bit of repositioning. And then Evil Lyn is going to close in a little bit. Teela is going to go. She has one free action with her guard. So that she's just going to take that right away. See if I could do some damage. That's pretty terrible. The Skeletor goes down from 5 to 4. I was really hoping they would do a lot better than that. So then we're going to use one energy off of the bonus action. So another attack from the Palace Guard. That's much better. So now Skeletor is down from 4 to 1. Love to see it. So that was one action from, well, actually, that wasn't any actions. That was 2 bonus actions. Teela still has her whole go. Go being the operative word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meeting up with Man-at-Arms, ready to form our offensive line, our blocking scheme to get He-Man to the final goal. Skeletor's up. They are going to go attack and advance as basic as you get.
Oh no, all that infinite power I have isn't worth nothing compared to these armored fools.
So, of course, He-Man is going to put up a deflect, and we're going to see if we can roll that castle and inflict a wound on Skeletor. He's down to 1 out of turn. That does give an enemy AI the energy up to 2, but that's okay. Yes! I got a little bit ahead of myself. That was excellently done, Battle Cat. Thank you for coming and saving the day. Why do I do this? Why do I bother? Love when I can prematurely end the activation for the bot. So we have He-Man now. He-Man has 2 energy. They're going to put it in Battle Cat and spend it immediately. So the enemy is at 4 energy. Started to build it up again, but I'm okay with that. So we're going to go with that energy 2 extra move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You know what's happening. Next up is Trapjaw. Because I am playing as the enemy, I get to choose the spawn point. You know the spawn point is going to be right there every single time.
That was my first time dying. That didn't feel very good.
And they are going to move 2 and summon some reinforcements. Too bad. It looks like they're in grenade range. Let's flip another card and activate it once. Activate skill. There's nobody in range, so they're going to move 2. Ugh, there's nowhere to move. Evil Lyn, you're in the way. We're in the way.
You have died so many times.
So have you. We're all failing. Don't you single me out.
You look like a tin can.
That's Skeletor's line. He can't go anywhere. Man-at-Arms, he is going to go. He's going to get 2 energy, fill himself up. And we are going to undaze him for 1 action. And just move forward too. He's in no rush. Last turn is the strategy phase. So first of all, the minions move up. They're finally going to clear out. So we got 1, 2, 3. You know what the story is. They are not going to get through the armor. So we have what else? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still in cluster bomb range. All right, strategy activation. The controller pays 3. The controller pays 3. The controller happens to have 6. That is pretty good as far as possible outcomes. That's going to be Trapjaw. Trapjaw has the 3. Let's see what they go ahead and pull for their character activations. They pull 2 separately because they operate 2 separately. First of all, the empowered skill. None of that happens. They're going to move 2 spaces. And then sudden recovery. This character is going to heal 2. Did all that good work damaging you. They go up from 3 to 5, and then they do the rest of that regular attack. They move 2 spaces, which is going to be 1 into the forest. As the lowest character, they're going to heal 2. They're going to go back up to 7. Man-at-Arms has his work cut out for him if he wants to take out, what's his face over here, Trapjaw. And as you can see, any player character is going to be He-Man. They're going to put all 3 on Battle Cat. Spending 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. That would be 3. I can wait a turn. I have a good lane to the end, so I'm just going to have spent the 2. The AI gets 2. We are at the end game, ladies and gentlemen. In a delicious bit of hilarity, here comes Skeletor. Skeletor is going to respawn over here.
Ha ha! You didn't know I was going to spawn over here, right? You have fallen into my final trap. I shall cluster with my beings, depending on my character activation. Charge! Move 2 spaces, move 2 spaces. Exactly what's going to happen. Now, we are going to swarm you. You have no idea what's coming.
I think I know exactly what's coming. Skeletor and evil people, I think I know exactly what's coming. Onslaught Grenade. Grenade, we are going to just do the 1 and use that. Not going to use the boost. Don't think I'll need it. Onslaught. Going to spend the 2 energy. 1 to roll 2 extra dice. And anytime I roll a castle, I can roll extra dice, adding beyond 6. Normally you can't exceed 6, but with Onslaught, it specifically says you can. And as I kill beings, which I'm going to kill some minions, hopefully, if I don't roll total poop, I'll be able to fill that up and fire another grenade if necessary. Woo-ha! 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! 1, 2, 3. I could do better than that. Let's totally spend the energy. I get to reroll any dice that I miss with. So then the enemy AI just goes up from 2 to 6. Man-at-Arms is just taking out everything. So let's go ahead and try to take even more things out. Yes. All right. So then that is 5 hits. And I get to roll 2 extra dice in excess of what is going on there. I don't think they keep exploding like that. But that is really, really funny. Maybe they do. Maybe they keep on exploding. But you know what? It doesn't say anything about that. They keep on exploding. Let's keep on rolling. Ho, 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 ho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The minions are beyond toast. Wow. With those deaths, Onslaught gets refilled. Evil Lyn had 4 hit points. Ah, no. Trapjaw went up to 7 and has armor. So they would have to do 6 damage. Do I have 6 damage laying around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Skeletor just came back. He has 8. Did I do 8 damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to hide himself back in the forest. Let's see what happens. It'd be funny if he actually took some damage from this. He does take damage from this. He takes 2 damage from this. What happened? Didn't anybody tell you, Man-at-Arms, this is a comedy show, not an action movie? In a comedy show, you have to end the scene by falling over a couch. Well done. All right, it is the strategy phase. No minions to activate. So let's see what the minions do. We're going to summon some minions. There we go. Controller pays 5. Spawn 1 minion adjacent to each player character. They activate. That's what the reward for all of that death and carnage was. The best effect of that one. So we have a minion for you. And we have minions leaping out of the water for these 2 characters. They all attack. This probably isn't going to do anything because they're in the forest. That's fine. Got one shield over there. That's fine. They don't touch He-Man. And we have one for Teela. This is just a festival of terribleness. Oh, minions. And the second card is Empower. No energy to pay for stuff. No AI characters alive. All right, He-Man goes. They have 2 energy for Battle Cat. They're going to spend all 3 of the energy for... So we have the 2 energy for move 2 spaces. We have 1 energy for 1 move space. They do get an exit wound or an escape wound from the minion, but that's okay. And they're going to take an attack from the plant when they go 1, 2. Let's see if the plant does anything of note to them. They doesn't. Battle Cat is on the scene. 3, 4, 5. Another set of attacks. I mean, the He-Man. He-Man. I have won the scenario, but I'm just going to play it out, wrap it up for a last minute hijinks. Trapjaw respawns. Where is Trapjaw? He's right there. Are you going to get anything of note out of the deck? Attack and advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got nothing. Teela goes. He yawns and cheers. A job well done. Evelyn spawns. There's the card right there. Let's see if they get anything interesting out of the character activation deck. They get the empowered attack. Nope. They gain 3 energy to do nothing with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run away from Skeletor!
Ah, you fools! I will come back again! I'll make a better plan and take over the world!
You're a waste of time. At least until the next episode. Goodbye. Any player character. He-Man. This playthrough was a total delight. Made it to the objectives. I feel like I showed a lot of what the characters can do, especially at their max effort. You saw Teela get all those extra summons and be able to use them. You saw Man-at-Arms explode grenades, set up the spawn so that they're all in the same place, and then boom! A little bit of a weakness in the AI because I'm guessing you choose where the spawn is as opposed to the spawn kind of rotating, but that's not in the rules. I went rules as written, so set them up for that big explosion. And He-Man having Battle Cat, having all that extra move to be able to dart towards the end and rush the end game and all the awesomeness that happened. I am so excited about this game. Is this the perfect game? Absolutely not. There are pretty glaring weaknesses, especially in the cooperative mode. I'm a little bit more satisfied with the on one versus many mode, which is not a surprise because this was designed from the ground up as a one versus many game. However, you can see there's a lot of fun to be had in this package. This is Master of the Universe, Clash for Eternia. This is the base box stuff. There is expansion upon expansion for a lot of different experiences. This is Jason with the One Stop Co-op Shop, reminding you that we'll see you at the next stop.